Hello everyone. So I've had this polish on for a few days and I need to do something with it before I take it off, and I had something planned but I just kept getting busy with other stuff, of course. So I have Cuticle Protect On by Clear Jelly Stamper. Clear Jelly Stamper. I always say Clear Jelly. So that's on there. And then I had a super light coat of Parrot Polish Blue Hawaiian. Again, it's been a few days and it's still going good. Just, of course, my tips. That's like what always wears off first for me. And then I also took out Parrot Polish Baboon Blue. And try and guess what I'm going to do. Well, I'm doing a gradient right now. But for like stamping wise, try and guess what I'm gonna do. And you guys have to let me know if you get it right. So, not sure when I'm posting this, but I believe Halloween is like, I don't know, a week away or so. I don't even know what today is. But anyways, it's on Friday. So maybe, I think today is Friday actually. How funny. I think it's next Friday. So anyways, I'm just applying it to a sponge, and it's quite often I get asked about the application to the sponge, and this one I literally just grabbed off of my desk. I reuse them a lot. These are from the dollar store. You can also find them at Walmart. I like the dollar store ones better because sometimes the Walmart ones, like little chunks come off on your nail, and I don't like that. But dollar store, Dollar Tree, that's where I get them. And again, I just pulled it off of my desk. This is a brand new one because I didn't see this one until I just looked over. So and it's dry. Sometimes I lick my finger and then do that. I put on a couple like swipes of polish like this, because obviously it does soak in. It's a sponge, so however many I just did since the video started. And then my base is dry. I did the light blue, or you can do white. And then I'm just going to roll over my nails a few times like this. And then it's going to take a couple times, so like that. And then I'm just going to apply again like this, like that. And then since I started with that one, I'll go here, and my nails are pretty long right now. So again, just gonna go over like that a few times until I like the color. Okay, so I went over maybe four times, like I refilled it 4 times and then just kind of went over. I hit my nail, of course, but it's okay because it will either get covered with stamping or fill up over, or fill with the top coat. So I'm just peeling the Protect off, and then I will clean up and be right back. Alright, so I cleaned up and that's what it looks like. And I think I want some sparkle in the background of the sky, if you still don't know what I'm doing yet. I got Parrot Polish, and this is Luna. Beautiful. It's like bluish purple, like a bajillion colors. It's the mermaid, part of the mermaid collection. So I'm just going to put some on the darker blue up top like this. So I'm just getting a little more, and then making sure I just want a little bit. So just some here and there like that. So I'm going to finish doing my other nails and be right back. So that's what it looks like so far. Just a little bit of glitter to make it shiny. So I got out 5 Maniology plates, and this first one I have not used. It's M539. It's the castle plate. Super excited. And then M603, the scene plate. M315, this amazing ghost plate. Love that one. M313, this adorable cat plate, which, hello, oh my goodness, why didn't I even see this before? And then M398, it's the gradient ones. They have one for like every season. It's amazing. So let's get started. So I'm just going to be using a bunch of different stamping polishes and stampers as well. So I'll show it in the video, and then if you have questions about anything, just let me know. So first up, I am going to stamp a castle. So I want that. And I'm grabbing 252 from Clear Jelly for this one. And I think I'm going to grab this here. And then grab my stamper, scraper. And so I might fast forward through, but still show you guys everything that I'm doing, just so you guys can see. So there's that right there in the middle. And then I'm grabbing 251, a lighter blue. And then going over it again, like this, just to make it stand out a bit more. So just offsetting it a little bit, like this. And I don't know if this lines up with that, but I'm going to line it up, or at least make it work with white. So it's number 2, because I just want it to stand out a bit more. So let's see what it looks like. And just gonna kind of go right in the middle, like this. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's it for this nail. So I'm gonna do this, oh my gosh, in SO1 Clear Jelly, and I want it to be black because I kind of want to keep the like darker Halloween theme. So I'm just gonna scrape that, scrape sideways, and then get it, and cleaning off the sides like this if it comes off. So here's the outside, and I want to make sure it goes mostly all the way up my nail. Doesn't matter too much, but there is the first one. I love it so much already. And then next up, I'm doing M603, and I want to get this full moon, so I'm going to do white first. Clear Jelly stamper again. And grabbing that, and I want it to be right here in the middle again, so getting that. And then we want the color to be on the top, so we need to do, I'm going to do just a bright yellow, number 8, Clear Jelly. I want a bright yellow moon. So just picking that up and then placing it right over the top like this. And then on this side, I'm going to do the moon and then the stars. So I definitely want the stars in yellow, but I want the moon in white. So I think I'm going to do the moon first. Just get that, and then you just have to get the little stars off, or you can do them in white as well. So I think I'll keep a couple on there, so that just goes right over with some of the stars like that. And actually I think I like the white stars. So let's see. Just clean that and let it dry. So I'm gonna get some more. I might do both. I might do some yellow and white. I'll see. Because I like the yellow. So let's see. Just putting stars everywhere like this. That side. And then turning it over and getting some stars there. And some up here. Like this. And then I'm coming back to 593. And I think I'm going to get these trees this time. So I definitely need more black. I'm running out. So I'm just going to scrape this one. And then we're going to make it so we can see the moon with the trees. Like this. There we go. Alright, so now I'm with 398 and I'm getting some white polish. I just switched bottles. So I'm getting the bats and then I'm going to mix it with black. Like this. I forgot to switch the blacks. So just getting out what I can. Like this. And then just scraping. So grabbing the bats. And then just want some of the smaller ones right there. Like this. And then I'm going to M315 and I'm going to grab this ghost here in black with clear jelly. And then I'm going to reverse stamp. So I'm going to paint that in and then we got to pick out a little face over here. So I'm going to get my brush. Ooh, I almost dropped it. Okay. So then I'm going to paint this in and I will be right back. And then while my ghost dries, I'm going to get M313 and I'm going to get this black cap, but I'm going to do it in white first. I think I'm going to get this one because I like it. Looks like he's hissing. So get the stamper. And this one's going to go on my pinky, right here in the middle, like this. And then I'm going to do it in black, because you have to have a black Halloween cat. They're lucky, right? Okay, so I'm going to get it in black now. I might color in his little eyes with yellow. They're tiny, I know, but I can see on my nails, so I think I'm going to do that. With number 8, I'm just going to barely tap like that. And then I'm going to let that dry for just a second. So I'm just going to apply my black cat now. You can see the little yellow eyes. Like this. Just pressing it down. And then with him, since it's black, I don't want to... I mean, I could cover it up, I guess, huh? We'll see. Okay, I'm going to do some of these evergreen trees in black around it and see how that comes out. This is M603. So here's the black. I think I'm going to do the scene one because I think it will cover it up and then make it look like he is in the bush. So I'm just going to do this one like I did on one of my fingers. So just getting the black as much as I can. And then I'm going to scrape and pick that up And then he's just going to be right there in the bushes. And then he's not floating in the air. So there's that. Okay, so now is my ghost. So on the bat nail, I am just putting the ghost right here kind of sideways and pressing it down. And then we have to get a face. So finding that plate. I'm going to do this like big ghost face looking one with the big mouth and eyes. So just stamping it on there like this. So that's what we have so far. And then with this nail, I'm going to go back to this image here and then stretch it down so I don't have to color in that pathway. Because you can do that with images. You can stretch as long as you don't do it too much, then it won't break, which is really awesome. So getting that on. And then my ghost. So I'm just putting that top up there and then stretching it down like this. And I think I should have put my ghost on the outside. I wonder if I should restamp the ghost. Let's see. So I picked it up in white and I think I'm just going to go and do this. Just stamp over it. And then just redo the face. And then still with the 315, I'm going to pick up Ghouls Just Want to Have Fun. And I'm going to put that on my thumb, I think, right here. Not that one because it's blurry. Can you see that? Alright, so I'm going to do it right here. Ghouls Just Want to Have Fun. So I'm going to go in with Smudge Free Top Coat by Maniology. And of course, feel free to use my 10% off code. It's Yvonne 10. And I'm just going to apply this and be right back. Alright, so here is the finished project. It's a finished manicure. There we go. Ghouls Just Want to Have Fun. I think this one's my favorite nail. And then there's the castle. My ghosty and bats, and then the black cat. So let me know which one your favorite one is, and if you have any of these plates. I love them so much. So, all right, have a good day. Bye.